calling it a love song.
What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going, okay, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. All right, there we go. And today's video is going to be on what were their thoughts about your parents when they first met you. So yeah, we've got 4 piles here today. Let's get straight into it. This is pile number 1, okay? So it's really pretty. I don't know why, but like it reminds me of like peaches. So yeah, but like it's a pretty pink color, like an off pink. Then we have pile number 2, and it's a really nice brown color. So you know, nature, trees and everything, dogs, everything brown. I'm brown. So yeah, like it actually looks like a heart. So yeah. And then we have pile number 3, and like this is so pretty. Like you can see like the branches and it's white. You can see the white background, I mean the blue background. Like I'm just getting artistic, I'm getting the 18th century, I'm getting Greek mythology, you know, serving all the looks. And then we have pile number 4, and this just reminds me of like spring, the seasons, autumn, I don't know, like seasons changing, transformations, like you know those dandelions, yeah, like those plants you can make wishes on, like I'm getting that. So yeah guys, these are the 4 piles. Please pick as many as you guys would like. Please watch the entire video as well. I love ya, and let's get straight into it. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's raining right now, so like I don't know if it's adding to the ambiance, the vibe. Guys, I'm sorry, English is just irrelevant at this point. So yeah, but like you know, it's adding to the vibe and everything. So let me know if you guys like, if I record when it's raining or not. But yeah, anyways, so today's video is going to be on what were their thoughts on your appearance when they first met you. So yeah, let's get straight into it. The 2 cards that I picked out for you are, we have the Love Lock card, okay, ooh, and we also have the BC card, that's the broadcast card. So right off the bat, I'm busy hearing that this person felt like you guys had really similar facial structures. Like I'm seeing something about them telling their friends like, oh my word, hey dude, look at this, like this person looks just like me, or like, doesn't this person look just like my friend that I know? I feel like they got this really familiar sense when it came to you, and it's kind of like they boxed you in like a category. So it's like maybe they assumed your like ethnicity, or they assumed that you were someone else that they already knew. I just feel like they weren't really surprised when they saw your appearance, because they were just like, oh, like I've seen you somewhere, or like you're the same ethnicity as me, or like you look like my friend basically. There is something about like them wanting to like take pictures of you and like show it to their friends for some reason. Like I just see them kind of wanting to show your face like to the world or something. So maybe they thought like you were like a celebrity or like a friend or something, and they just wanted to get a picture with you. I feel like they also felt like you really I don't want to say like you brought out the features in them, but I feel like you guys complement each other a lot. So they just felt like if you guys like, you know, took a picture together, it would be really cool. So if you were wearing like a really cool top, or like you were wearing like really cool clothing, I just feel like they thought your style was really cool, and it really complemented what they were busy wearing. Like let's say for example, I'm always talking about Star Trek, guys. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's all I think about. So let's say for example, like you're busy wearing a Star Trek, like you're wearing, I don't know, like the Enterprise t-shirt, okay, and then that's what you're busy wearing, and then they're busy wearing the Discovery t-shirt or something, you know. Like I just feel like they felt like you guys complement each other. So like maybe you're wearing a t-shirt, or like you have a skateboard, and like they have rollerblades. So it's like even though it is different, they just felt like you guys are really similar, and yeah, they really do like your style. Like I'm just getting like this Libra rising energy about you. So yeah, or like Aquarius rising, but definitely air sign rising. Okay, then we have the Shy card, okay. We have geskok en hartseer. Okay, ek wil Afrikaans praat met julle. Okay. So yeah, geskok means shocked, and hartseer means heartbroken. Okay, interesting. Then we have the Sunday and Friday, and the mismatching, guys. Literally, I was just talking about how they felt like swapping clothes with you. What they like, this person wanted to like swap faces with you, bro. Definitely. Like I'm seeing something about like, especially if you guys are the same ethnicity, or like I don't know, like I'm seeing that them saying like, oh my gosh, like I love your hair, like can I have your hair, like give me your hair, or like I'm seeing them say I love your nose, give me your nose. Like they just felt like you looked so amazing at what you were busy wearing, and they felt like they didn't look as good as some as good as you in the thing that you were busy wearing. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys are both wearing the same clothes, they just felt like you looked better in it than they did. Like, you know? But yeah, and then we also have the Three of Swords. Guys, why is this person heartbroken to see your face? Tell me why they like it makes them like physically feel something, okay? Then we have the Magician card that came out, bro. We have the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, bro. How much air sign energy are we asking for? Because this is literally all air sign energy. And then we also have the Ace of Cups that came up, right? Okay. So yeah, guys, I really do feel like this person, they just felt like they wanted to have your face. They wanted to have your clothes. They felt like you dress really cool. They wanted to take your face and like put it on their face. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. Like, you know, Live and Mad, like I'll put a picture of them like they're twins. Like, I just see them like, or like, you know, the Spider-Man meme, like that over there, where it's like is that you? Like, are you taking my face? Like, why do you look just like me? So I am seeing that they just thought you guys were really similar. But yeah, they were really shy to approach you. They thought that it was like weird how cool you looked. Or I just feel like they were like, they wanted to ask you like a really intrusive question, but they knew that it was going to be like really weird to ask you, like saying, oh, like, hey, like, what ethnicity are you? Or hey, like, I don't know, like I just see them asking you like a really weird question. So yeah, and then with Geskokke and Hartse, I am seeing that, yeah, it's like as much as they were like really calm and like not really like they've seen your face somewhere else, I feel like they were a bit shocked though, because they just felt like a bit sad about something. So especially if they felt like you looked better than them, I do see them kind of like feeling a bit sad, because especially if they feel bad about themselves, you know, where it's like you guys are both wearing the same thing but you look better in it than they do. So I am sensing that they just felt a bit like sad. They were like, oh, like I don't look that good, or I don't look as good as you. So they were a bit like self-conscious about that as well. Or if you guys were at like a convention of some sort, I just feel like they felt like you knew more about a certain topic than they did, and they felt really bad about it, because they probably felt like they looked good, but then they saw you and they were like, oh, like you just look way better than me, you know? And then yeah, the mismatching, so they really wanted to like swap clothes with you, or like go half and half on like an outfit with you. Like I'm seeing them say they want to like swap shoes with you, or like they want to like, you know, some people where they will wear one shoe of one brand and then another shoe of another brand, and like they wear it together. Like I see them wanting to like trade shoes with you and do that, or like asking you where you bought your clothing, because they love your style and your aesthetic. And then the Three of Swords does talk about heartbreak, does talk about worrying. So I do feel like for some reason this person felt like really sad for some reason. Like that's just so interesting. Yeah, they just felt like a lot of highs and lows. It's like they felt happy, they felt like you were really attractive, but I feel like they just were thinking about themselves a lot, you know? Like they were thinking about themselves the whole time when they saw you. So it's like they saw themselves in you type energy. Yeah, like I just feel like they were trying to acknowledge like something about like pain. Like that's so interesting though, like that they felt like this sadness. So, you know, they could have just felt, they just maybe felt like, yeah, you were really someone that was like unattainable, and they just felt like it was like they couldn't look like you even if they tried to look like you. So maybe they weren't like romantically attracted to you. It's more like this envious energy where it's like they felt like they wanted to look like you and be like you, you know? They wanted to have your personality, they wanted to have your clothing, like they wanted to have your life, you know? And they felt sad because they felt that way, you know? It's sort of when, you know, when you catch yourself having a toxic thought or having an intrusive thought about someone, and you catch yourself doing it, and then you're like, no, that's wrong, I shouldn't be thinking that. Like I feel like that's kind of what they thought about your appearance. So like they were thinking like not bad things or not mean things, but they were thinking things that they didn't want to, and they were like, oh, like I shouldn't think like that, that's not right, you know? And then we also have the Magician card, and that talks about, yeah, just like having a lot of skills. So they really felt like you're someone that embraced all of your insecurity. You're someone that really just, you dress for all parts of yourself. Like I just feel like you dress really feminine and masculine, and like, yeah, the clothing that you wear and like how you look, honestly, like it really, it's so flattering. Like I just feel like how you present yourself and the makeup that you wear and the hairstyles that you have, like it's just so flattering for your body shape, for your face and everything. Like they just felt like you do everything like perfectly, basically. Yeah, like, you know, when you just see those people on the street and they're just so attractive, and you're like, there's like nothing wrong with you. Like, why are you so attractive? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, oh my gosh, yes, bro, definitely. Like, you know, those girls in like other girls Instagram comments when they're like, yes girl, like step on me, yes, take my soul. Like, I'm getting this energy from that. So I'm not getting so much like this attraction. I just feel like it was more like I said, envious, intrusive thoughts energy. And then with the Ace of Swords, again talking about intrusive thoughts and just agitation, your ego and actions, and just trying to understand something as well. So they were trying to understand kind of like why they were so envious of you. They were trying to understand why they were like staring at you for so like long, because I see them like looking at you for like a long time, and maybe you like notice that they were staring at you, and I can see them like wondering like, why am I staring at you for so long? Like, why am I so like obsessed with your face? Why am I so like, I just see them like questioning themselves basically in your presence. Okay, let me move my camera a little bit. But yeah, like I just see them questioning themselves around you. Sorry, I keep moving the camera, guys, as well. But yeah, I see them also like trying to go through this transformation. Like, I see them saying that they want to look like you in the future. Like, definitely comment down below if the video resonated and if you picked pile number 1, because I definitely want to know. But yeah, you made an impression on them, you really did. You know, they felt this sort of emotional abandonment. Like, I just get the energy where it's like, let's say for example, this person has always thought about dressing feminine. They always thought about, yeah, they always thought about maybe exploring their gender identity or like their self-expression, and then you would dress feminine that day. I just feel like they felt the sort of like, wow, like, you know, if I was brave enough, I could have dressed feminine today, or I could have done this and this and this, but they didn't. Like, it's just, they felt like they were kind of like living vicariously through you type of way. Yeah. And they were trying to not be jealous or like be mean or think like mean things about you, but I do feel like they were still having those thoughts, and they were trying not to have those thoughts about you. And then we also have the Queen of Swords that came upright. So yeah, there's this energy where it's kind of like this. Okay, Queen of Swords does talk about sexual energy. It does talk about just wanting sex and nothing else. So I do feel like they had this, like I said, this connection towards you where it's like it's strictly like sexual or just physical, but it's really intense. Like, it's kind of like, you know, black or white, where it's like there's no in between type energy. And they were trying to like challenge their thoughts. But yeah, they thought that when it came to your makeup, when it came to like things about you, like, you know, you blended everything if you wear makeup, or they felt like when it came to your clothing, everything was just fitted so perfectly, everything just looked so great on you, like everything sits so perfectly on you. Like, they just felt like you could go into any store that you wanted to and you could just buy whatever you wanted and it would look amazing on you. And they felt a bit like insecure about how they looked and how they came off. And then we also have the Ace of Cups that came upright. So that talks about just emotions, emotional fulfillment, and it talks about also wanting to have a emotional connection towards you. So I do feel like when they saw what you looked like, they wanted to kind of, it evoked a pain response and also like an emotional response. It evoked like emotions. Like, I just feel like they got really emotional when they saw your face, which is really interesting. And we got 2 aces here as well, so that does talk about like the beginning. I do feel like, you know, the next time that they saw you, it's kind of like they stopped thinking about themselves so much and they thought about you, and they started to really appreciate your looks and appreciate who you are as a person as well. Yeah, they really were appreciating your looks, just like appreciating everything about you as well, which is super sweet. It does also talk about dealing with the consequences. So it's like they were realizing that maybe it's like maybe you have clear skin and this person stopped doing their like daily face routine, and they were kind of like, damn, like I wish I had clear skin, but like you have clear skin, like I don't. Yeah. And like trying to accept themselves while being in your presence. Yes. And like try not to be too mean to yourself, because you really shouldn't compare yourself to anyone else. Like, you know, you are amazing just the way you are. And I feel like they were kind of comparing themselves to you. But yeah, guys, that is what I got for pile number 1. I really hope the video resonated. I love you with like my entire heart, my entire being. And yeah, let's get into the next one. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on what do they think about your parents when they first meet you. Okay, so the two cards that I pulled out for you are, we have the data card. It says find my own humanity. Okay, and then we also have the golden boy card, and like I'm getting flapjack vibes for some reason. I will insert a photo over here on the screen of Flapjack. But yeah, I feel like this person, when they meet you for the first time, they were super fixated on like your, like, I don't know, like, guys, bear with me, but like they could have like a foot fetish, and you know, no judgment from you guys, like, you know, to each their own. But I feel like this person was like low-key obsessed with your feet. They were like, damn, like you got some nice toes. Like dead ass, I see them saying like they like your toes or like they like your ears. Like I see them kind of fixating on like one part of your body. Like it could be your ears or like your hands, or like they have like a weird thing for like, you know, necklines, or like they have a weird thing for like veins, and like they saw that you had veins. Like I see them kind of having a checklist of what they find attractive, and they were like, damn, okay, like shorty has nice toes, shorty has that neckline thing, or like the collarbone thing, and like the veins. Like I just see them kind of checking off everything on their checklist. So you know, like conventionally they did find you really attractive, and I feel like they saw you as being like attractive and someone that they would want to date as well. Like there is sort of like a superficial thing where it's kind of like having a checklist about what you find attractive and what you don't. I mean, you know, to each their own, like I said, but I do feel like, yeah, they were like, they like your toes, they like your ears. Like I just see them like pointing out things about you that they did find attractive as well. Yeah, like they definitely were interested in you, definitely. But then we also have the ugly duckling card. So remember, guys, don't take offense, okay? But we'll get into that in a second, okay? Then we have the hard-headed card, okay? Ooh. Okay, then we have the hanging out card. So I'll put this over here. And then as for tarot, we have the devil card that came up, right? We have the page of swords that came up, right? Oh yes, okay. We have the 6 of wands. We have the 2 of swords that came up, right? And then we also have the emperor and the lovers. Damn, y'all. Damn. Okay, so let's start with the data, find my own humanity. So yeah, I just feel like they were really like, they really had this thing where it's like the person that they are interested in needs to have, like I said, like nice toes. And I just feel like because you had nice toes, it's kind of like they were really into that. Like I don't know why, like I'm getting toes, but like I just feel like they had one thing that it's like you need to have this certain thing, and like you had that thing and they were like super into it, you know. It could be because you had like dyed hair and they were like, oh my gosh, like I love your hair, like your hair is so gorgeous, so beautiful, like yes. And they were just really into you like from that get-go. It's like the moment that they saw you, they were like, oh my gosh, your eyes could literally make me melt, like it's your eyes for me. Like I just see them being really attracted to like one part of your body, and like every time they see your toes or your eyes or your ears or something, it's like it just, you know, it gives them humanity, it gives them that feeling, that erection. Guys, I'm sorry. And yeah, the golden boy again, I just feel like they were really attracted to you, and it's kind of like no one could tell them otherwise. Like someone could literally say anything about you, they'd be like, nah, they're attractive, yep, I like them. It's like they just saw you as being attractive, and like nothing could convince them otherwise, literally, bro. And then with the devil card, that does talk about yeah, addiction. It does talk about like behaviors that maybe aren't that healthy for you. So I do feel like because they were kind of so fixated on this one aspect of you, it's kind of like, no, it's a good thing. I do feel like they were really attracted to you. They really had this like sexual, you know, desire, where I feel like they really were like, you turn them on and everything. Like I just feel like they are super into you, like 1000%. Like they are really into you. I just feel like the reason for liking you might not be, you know, the best reason, because it could just be like fetishizing. Guys, I can't speak English. Fetishizing, like, you know, having a fetish, like that thing. It could be like them having a fetish on you, and it's kind of like that's the only reason that they like you. And I'm sure they like you for like other reasons, because we also have the lovers card, you know, that talks about like genuinely feeling a connection, genuinely loving someone, genuinely choosing someone every single day. So they do like you for more than just like, you know, the physical things. But I feel like a huge part in why they started liking you, it's because of the physical attributes. Because with the ugly duckling card, it's like, you know, they kind of made this person the outcast just because they were like darker skinned than them, just because they weren't conventionally, I don't know, attractive, just because they were being dumb. And I feel like they kind of felt like you guys were really similar in a lot of ways, because I don't know, like they just felt like you could really complete them, or they felt like they could see something in you that it made them feel so good about themselves. Like I don't know how to explain it, but especially if you guys are dating right now, like I feel like this person is so in love with your face, like literally they could memorize your face, they could memorize, you know, the arch in your eyebrows, they could memorize every single mole on your face, every pimple on your face. Like I just feel like they are so like attracted to your face, and they could literally just stare at it for hours and hours and hours, and like they wouldn't even get bored, bro. Definitely. Like I know this sounds like super cliche, super romantic, and it's true. Like dead ass, this person could like stare at your eyes like forever. Like we all know that one person that we could never get sick of seeing their face, and truly I feel like that's what they feel around you, where it's like they could look at your face literally forever and ever and ever, and they would not get bored of it. Like honestly, bro, they could just stare at your face forever. Like I freaking love doing that with my friends, where it's like I'll just like look at them in their eyes, like, you know, like having a staring contest. Like it's just like, it's so nice, guys. So yeah, they really could not get sick of like looking at you. Like they freaking find you so attractive, so beautiful, handsome, like whatever. And then with the hard-headed card, like for some reason I just feel like there's this sort of divide and this disconnect between kind of why they like you and how they perceive you. So there is kind of a sense where it's like, okay guys, do not take this in the wrong way or anything, but maybe it's like they see you as being more attractive than you actually are. And like I said, you already are attractive, you are literally a bad bitch, you are everything, okay? But I feel like for some reason it's like they see you as just being like this, I don't know, like they kind of put you on a pedestal. Like yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, they put you on a pedestal. So it is kind of hard for them to maybe I don't know, be grounded sometimes, or like be realistic when it comes to relationships and everything. So yeah, they can be a bit hard-headed when it comes to you sometimes. It's kind of like, let's say, for example, this person hates dating Geminis. So they meet this new person and they find out that they aren't a Gemini. It's like, oh my gosh, they aren't a Gemini, they're my soulmate. Like, that means it's end game for me. Like, we're gonna be together forever. And it's just because they weren't a Gemini, you know? I feel like the bar set so low sometimes. And I'm not trying to say that they set the bar low for you. I just feel like this person like was so fixated on you so quickly that it felt like they didn't know like what was wrong with them, because they just felt like they were so fixated and they liked you so much, and it's like they didn't realize at the time it was because of that certain thing about you that they really find attractive, you know. And in the end, you know, they did fall for you in like other ways as well, but I do feel like it started out as like, you know, just being a really yeah, physical thing, which is most relationships, you know. Sometimes, okay, not all the time, but like sometimes it does just start out as being like a physical thing and not really romantic. And then we also have the Page of Swords that came upright. So Page of Swords talks about like, yeah, immaturity and communication and gaining knowledge. So I just feel like I see them wanting to like memorize your face. I see them wanting to like study your face and like just stare at you and like know everything about your face, bro. Like know everything about your body too. Like they want to know like what's your size. I'm a Cancer, body build. Just like I see them like just wanting to like memorize your body, bro. Dead ass. Like look at your hands and see how big your hands are. You know, measure that side of the size of your dick. Like I just see them, bro. Like see you and be like, yeah, like your pussy wet, your dick big. Like I'm sorry to any family that's busy listening to this. I'm so sorry. But dead ass, bro. Dead ass. Okay. And then we also have the Six of Wands. Yeah, that talks about positivity and getting recognition. Like I just feel like this person found you so attractive and like they want to tell you like, damn shawty, like you fine as hell. Like dead ass, bro. They want to tell you how fine you are. And like they are super proud to like have you. Yeah, like I feel like also people look at this person as like, oh, like they kind of like pulled you in a way, you know, like they feel like you're out of their league. Yeah, they feel like you're out of their league, definitely. And they like the look that people give them when they have you like around them arm, you know what I mean? Where it's like they like how people look at you guys when you guys are together, because you can see Minnie Mouse and Minnie. So like they like how people look at you when you guys are together. They like that people are like, oh, like this person pulled that person. And of course pull is like a really misogynistic thing to say. Like I don't mean like in a mean way. I just mean like yeah, this person is still like thinking that like you're out of their league and everything. But Yeah, and then we also have the Two of Swords. So that does talk about being emotionally closed off. It does talk about feeling stuck and like being really serious and being really confused. So like I said, it's like this sort of disconnect where it's kind of like how they perceive themselves and how they look at you. Yeah, but they really were attracted to you. They are attracted to you when they first meet you, I mean. And then yeah, we also have the Emperor card that talks about being in charge, you know, Aries energy. We also got Gemini energy, Capricorn energy. You guys could definitely be any zodiac sign: Aquarius, Taurus, like a Taurus sun, Gemini moon, Gemini rising, Gemini everything. And then maybe like a Capricorn sun, and then Aries moon, Aries Mars, Aries Mercury, Aries everything, like all the Aries placements. So like someone has a lot of fire sign placements and the other person has a lot of air sign placements, definitely. And like some earth sign placements. But we are lacking some water sign energy from this connection. So yeah. This person can see you in a really like sexual way, but like they can also see you as like in a really like just attractive way without attaching the sexual attraction to it as well. Yeah, they felt like you have really bold features and like just really defining features about you. Pronounced lips, pronounced nose, pronounced everything. They just loved everything about you. And like it stands out, you know, like the things about you. And the Lovers card, they wanted to make a decision. And yeah, they saw themselves in you. They just felt like y'all would be really cute together, basically. Yeah, like they just felt like you guys would make a cute couple. Dead ass. Like they saw you as being like the peanut butter to their jelly and everything. Like super cliche cute stuff, definitely. It's like looking in the eyes of your soulmate. And I know that sounds so cliche, guys. I know, but dead ass, like I hear them saying that they felt like they were looking into the eyes of their soulmates and it was you. So yeah, guys, that is what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is up, my amazing gemstones? It's Mary Gem, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be on their thoughts when they first met you, like their thoughts on your appearance. Sorry about that, and everything. So yeah, let's get straight into it. The two cards that I pulled out for you are, we have the Scorpio and Leo card, okay? And we also have the Matric Dance, my bro, the Matric Dance, okay? Going to the door later, bruh. Okay, sorry guys, for my South African people. And non-South African people. But yeah, so Matric Dance basically is what you guys would call, like Americans would call your like homecoming. Oh, your prom. Like yeah, Matric means grade 12 and like your like homecoming and everything. But yeah, so I get the energy that this person, when they first meet you, it's like, I don't know why, but I was getting that this might be like a really premature relationship, or it's like this is still in the beginning stages and they are still kind of deciding how they feel about you. Like I feel like, you know, sometimes they think about you in like a really romantic way. Like I feel like they really did romanticize your features, or it's like they thought about you and they were like, wow, like you are really attractive, like I think you're really cool. But then I also feel like they saw you in kind of like this lens where it's like you're just a friend to them, or they see you as like, you know, being family, and it's kind of hard for them to like make that differentiation between like, you know, seeing you as like I said, family, and like being friends, and like not anything, don't get any ideas, guys. Like I just feel like they see you as being like, you know, their friend. They see you as like, you know, being someone that's like that they can count on. It even could be a thing where it's kind of like employee and employer, so they just feel like there's this sort of relationship boundary and they don't want to cross it. So I do feel like, you know, part of them just sees you as like, you know, being this one thing. So it's like as much as they can kind of appreciate your looks, I do feel like it doesn't come from a place of like wanting to like date you romantically. It's more in like the sense of like they can appreciate that you are attractive, you know. Yeah, like I feel like I'm getting really platonic energy, but they definitely do find you really attractive. I feel like they know that, you know, they could like say so many things about you and like compliment you, but they know that it's not from a place of like wanting to like date you, basically. So yeah, then we also have the time card. Okay, so this does talk about, you know, time change, like time going on, and kind of like the impression of you, like, you know, changing. So it's like when they first saw you as like, you know, being a stranger, and then as a friend, and then like just the relationship like changing over time as well. We have the confidence card. Okay, we have the light bulb. So having ideas, getting ideas. I see y'all. And then we also have the Four Pentacles that came upright. We have the Eight of Cups that came upright. We have the Knight of Wands that came upright. Ace of Wands, and also the Nine of Cups that came upright, okay? So yeah, really interesting. With the Scorpio and Leo card, I am sensing that, yeah, it's really interesting because I just feel like this person sees you as like, you know, just being kind of like someone, like, I don't want to say ordinary, but when they thought about your appearance, it's kind of like they could see that like you have a lot of things about you that are really attractive, but it's kind of like maybe you aren't their type. And like I said, you're amazing, I love you. I feel like also they feel like you're really attractive on the days that you really try to, like, you know, dress up and everything. I feel like they just see you as like, you know, being their friend. You know, maybe you don't always dress up, like you're kind of like, you know, just chilling, allowing it out, like you just wear whatever you want to wear. But like on special occasions, like, you know, your matric dance, your homecoming, or whenever, it's like some days you really do dress up. And I feel like there was a certain day where they saw you and they were like, oh shit, like you're like really like attractive. Or I feel like they just never really saw you as being like not attractive, but they just never saw you as being like an option that they could date. They never saw you as being like a person that they could consider, yeah, like dating. And it's like they did see you like that for like a day, and it was like, whoa. And I just feel like it was kind of like a game changer for them as well, you know, because they always saw you as like, you know, being this person that was like, you know, like I say, maybe just like, like I say, like a friend, or just like in a certain light. They saw you in like in this bubble with the Four of Pentacles, you know, because they saw you in this like box basically, and it's like they didn't see you as anything else except that box. But then like they saw you kind of break free from that, and they were like, damn, like actually you're really cool. Like I just feel like you kind of let them change their mind about you as well. So maybe at first they didn't find you like sexually attractive, like they didn't find you like romantically attractive. Romantic attraction, yeah, that is a thing. Yeah, they didn't find you like romantically attractive, but then like they did eventually. So yeah, that's what I'm busy getting. So with the Four of Pentacles that came up, right, yeah, that just talks about kind of keeping your energy to yourself and like not really wanting to share yourself with anyone else. Talks about friendship, yeah, like I just feel like there's a really friendship energy with this. And it's kind of like they didn't want to see you as being anything else except their friend, because they definitely could have been taken at the time. So it's like they couldn't really, you know, have those thoughts about you because they had a partner already at the time. Yeah, but Four of Pentacles also does talk about having really strong feelings for someone, but not really trying to act on it as well. So I just feel like they weren't trying to show their attraction to you. They weren't trying to, you know, confuse you. They weren't trying to influence you. They weren't trying to initiate anything with you when they first met you, just because they felt like it was too weird. Like they just felt like it was going to be awkward. And they were just saying, you know, let's let time pass by and let's see what happens after we get to know each other, like, you know, a little bit longer. Then maybe I will show them how I truly feel. Because then we also have the Eight of Cups that came upright, and that does talk about leaving a connection in the past. You know, it talks about going after what you want and trying to not be that needy, but also like after holding on to something for so long, and then, you know, letting it go. Like I feel like they were kind of letting go of how they saw you in the past, where it's like maybe they grew up with you, or it's like I say, where it's like they just saw you as a friend. I see them like you know, from friend zone to like not friend zone. Like I see them kind of seeing you without the connotation of just being a friend. Yeah, like I see them releasing those kind of beliefs. You know, you could definitely be manifesting your crush. It's working. If you did a spell on this person, it's working. Like I'm telling you now, it's working. They are thinking about you, definitely, bro. Like dead ass. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. So I definitely see them making a move to you really soon. I just feel like, yeah, when they thought about your appearance, they felt like you looked really good. What else am I getting? Yeah, they saw you as like being someone that's really passionate. I feel like they could tell, like, just from your eyes, that you were someone that was really emotional. Definitely. Like they could tell that maybe you cry a lot, or they could tell that this was like you're like an emotional person. Like, I get that when they were looking at you, they could just tell what you're into. I'm getting like they wanted to touch your hair and like touch your face and like touch your skin. Like they wanted to like just hold you and stuff like that. And like you have a really calming like appearance. Like I feel like you make them feel super calm as well. Like you give nice hugs. And like you could definitely be really tall and they were like really into that as well. Or like you walk kind of like with a bit of a slouch. So they thought that you were like a slouch, or like they felt like maybe you work at a desk a lot because you were slouching a lot. And they kind of knew that you would respect them. Like I don't know why, but I'm hearing that like they knew that you were someone that was like you would respect them and like understand them, even like trust them a lot. I'm sensing that they could tell that you had like eye bags under your eyes, so it's kind of like they could tell that you maybe didn't sleep that much, or like they could see that you had like what's that thing called, like wrinkles in your eyebrows. Like they maybe knew that you get stressed really easily. And then we also have the Ace of Clubs that came upright. So that talks about a strong desire and being like really indirect as well. So I just feel like I said, they weren't really trying to show they're tracking towards you. They were going to be really indirect about it. It's like they would kind of show partial interest in you, but they wouldn't really try to make it like obvious. I do feel like they kind of just wanted to be alone. They felt like you had like a huge glow up, maybe even. Yeah, they could tell that you definitely went through like a transformation, like you changed a lot as well. Yeah. And you just seem really healthy even. And then we also have the Nine of Cups that came upright. So yeah, that talks about like the wishing card, desires and everything, having a special bond with someone, and being really fearless and making people happy and being optimistic and influencing people. So I feel like they wanted to like try out something that you were doing. Like maybe you always had like an energy drink, or you always I don't know, we're talking about a certain TV show. So it's like they were like, I want to like try that out also for myself and see if I like it or not. Like this reminds me of like Archit and Compop. I'll put a picture now on the screen. But like there was an episode where like Archit tries Compop's favorite drink and he hates it, but he does it just because I don't know, like it was important to Compop. So yeah, it was kind of cute, but it was kind of cute. So yeah, and like they could tell that you're really spiritual. I feel like they were getting some like magic voodoo from you. Like definitely they were getting magical vibes from you. Yeah, they could just tell like from your face that you're really genuine. Yeah, super genuine. So yeah guys, that is what I got for pile number 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. What is up my amazing gemstones, it's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on what were their thoughts about your appearance when they first met you. Okay, so the cards that I pulled out for you are, we have the Keep Calm and literally part 4, you guys got the most cards, so yeah, let's also keep that in mind. We have the Are You in Love card. Okay. And we also have the Bench card, and like for some reason I'm thinking about like England, and I'm thinking about I don't know, like I feel like when this person saw your appearance, like when they saw you for the first time, it's like they felt like you seem like someone that knows a lot about certain things. Like, you know, when you meet someone and you just feel like you could talk to them, like they just look really approachable, you feel like you could just talk to them about anything and they would be like down with anything. Like they seem like this person that's like, they're a party goer, they're just like, you know, they'll go with the flow, and you can just tell just from meeting them. Like I don't know what it is, but it's like I'll put a picture on the screen if I can now, but basically it's this thing where it's like you show your Enneagram face, and like you can tell if you're an introvert or an extrovert, and I feel like they just got the sense that you're an extrovert and you're really similar to them as well, and they just felt like you could match their energy really well. Like they could just tell right off the bat by meeting you. Yeah, I mean, they got a really calm sense from me where it's like they could just talk to you. But also they got like this sort of like party goer, this like person that's like, alternative, doesn't give a fuck type energy. So yeah, they were really into it. I feel like they kind of wanted you to show more, because I am sensing that maybe they saw your appearance, but they felt like you weren't really being yourself, or they felt like they couldn't really notice you, because maybe it's like you were wearing a lot of makeup. So it's like, to them, they thought that you were like at a job or something. So, maybe you had to dress a certain way for work. So they couldn't really see what your natural appearance and your natural style kind of was like. Yeah. Or I feel like even if you weren't at work, it's kind of like they just felt like you were dressed up for something else. Like they just felt like that wasn't who you really are. Like I see them saying that, you're not really like that, like you don't really dress like this. You don't really look like this, do you? Like I see them asking that. Like not even in like a mean way. More like in a curious way. But yeah. So we also have the intuition card, okay? I see them assuming a lot of things about you, and I feel like this person just got the sense that they could read you really well. They felt like they could just tell who you were, like, just like that. Maybe you guys are both really spiritual. They could be a tarot reader or something. Or you could be a tarot reader. And I see them even saying that you look exactly like your zodiac sign. Yeah. Like maybe you have like really chubby cheeks or something. Like I'm getting Cancer vibes, Virgo energy. Yeah, but I'm definitely getting chubby cheeks, curly hair, big eyes, piercings. I'm getting like black lipstick or something, purple lipstick or like purple eyeshadow. Like green dress maybe even. Like you got this like bohemian energy even about you. Like boho chic. Yeah. They felt like you fit in really easily. Like fit in, blend in type energy. But yeah, then we also have the Monday, Tuesday card. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And we've got the sun and the stars. So yeah. Then we have Dora the Explorer. So really adventurous. I just feel like they could tell like from looking at your appearance, maybe you have a lot of scars on your face, and they were like, you probably got there when you were busy hiking or like, I don't know, fighting. Like they just felt like they could kind of tell your experiences just through your face, Yeah, like your eyes are really piercing, like they're really like bulgy in a way. So it's like they could tell that you're really intense and serious. Maybe it's like they could tell like your lips were like really dry and like you picked them off. Sometimes they could tell that you're really anxious, or like that you're a smoker maybe. Or like your nails were like done, so like you seem like someone that's like a bit bougie sometimes. Like I just feel like they could pick up on a lot of things just based on your appearance. Like I'm getting Sherlock and John Watson. I'm putting a picture on the screen now, even though I'm upset that they didn't end up together, but it's okay. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but yeah, And then we also have the smells nice card. So yeah, they felt like you smelled really nice. They love how you smell, bro, definitely. And then as for tarot, we have the Six of Swords that came up, right? We have the Seven of Cups upright. We have the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and also the Death card. Dun dun dun. What's about to happen here? So yeah, with the bench card, honestly, that just talks about being on the bench with someone, just talking, watching the sunset. So they felt like you're someone that can just be really down to earth, really chilled vibes. They got the sense that you seem like someone that would really be into just like the nature and going out, exploring things. They just got that from like your appearance and how you dress and how you show yourself as well, and like how you speak even. Definitely. Like they got the sense that maybe you're from out of town, or they felt like how you dress and like kind of how you are, like it doesn't fit in with everybody else. Even though I did say you blend in really well, I just feel like they could get the sense that even though maybe you were like conforming, or like maybe you were dressed as like you were going to work or something, as like they could tell that there was something deeper. They could tell that you seem like you're out of town. Like they could tell that you seem like someone that enjoys, like I said, traveling basically. And then where it says, are you in love? I am sensing that, yeah, this person was just really interested in you. They felt like you were like such an enigma. It was hard to kind of understand you. They felt like you changed your appearance a lot. Yeah. Like I'm seeing them say that they thought that they recognized you, but they weren't sure. Similar to pile number 1. And then it says keep calm. And so yeah, they could tell a lot of things about your face. Like I said, about like maybe being a smoker, being anxious, being calm and everything. They could just tell from looking at you. Being adventurous and everything. Or like maybe your eyes were red and they were like, are you a stoner? Like they felt like you were a stoner. They just feel like you show your emotions on your face a lot, definitely. They could tell you were really intuitive, like you were like a huge thinker. Like they felt like they could even see your thoughts, like on your face. Yeah. Like I'm definitely getting Gemini and Cancer. Like I love them together, honestly. Like Geminis and Cancers are literally like meant to be together, but also they're so, I don't know. But yeah, I love Gemini and Cancer together. There's an energy where it's like they saw you as the sun and them as like the stars. It's like not the moon but the stars. So they did feel like, yeah, they didn't get like a full-on impression of you because you were maybe working, because you were busy. So it's like they needed to kind of guess a lot of things about you as well. Or they only saw you for like a really brief second. Like they saw you on a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday, but they saw you like, and you looked different on each day, you know. So they could tell that you dressed differently. Like I can see that they thought that you're really into like makeup, or like you're really into just expressing yourself and like being comfortable with yourself, basically. They could tell that you're really independent, like maybe you cut your own hair or something. And they could tell you were tired, or like they could tell that maybe like you're a parent, like you have kids, or like you're an artist because maybe you had like paint on your face or something. Or like you're into like astrology because you had crystals around your neck. Like I just feel like you had really like tell signs about who you were as a person, because you kind of wear your heart on your sleeve, you wear yourself everywhere, you know. And yeah, they knew that you smell really nice. Then we also have the Six of Swords that came upright. So yeah, that does talk about letting go and having a clean break and everything. They could tell that you're someone that has a lot of mentally like stimulating conversations. Yeah. They could just tell that you're going to be an amazing conversationalist. Yeah. I am sensing that also they felt like, yeah, like I said, you're definitely an enigma. Yeah. Ooh, so I'm getting Osmosis, Josephine, and Paul. So I'll put a picture on the screen now of Josephine and Paul. Wow. They're like soulmates. I love them together. Yeah, they really appreciate your beauty and like your familiar sense that you gave them as well. But yeah, I just feel like they could tell that there was a lot of experience on your face. Like they could tell that you've been through a lot. You just seem really experienced, really like mature, really aged. You seem really like much older than you actually are, maybe even. And then the Seven of Cups, they got the sense that again, like you're a player, you enjoy partying, going out, you know, having fun, hookups and everything. They got the sense that you're unattached when it comes to relationships. You say what you want. They could just get that sense. Yeah. Like they felt like they could, you know, just tell you your entire life story just of meeting you. And I really do feel like that kind of talks about again with the Six of Swords, where it's like don't judge a book by its cover, you know. I feel like even if you look a certain way, it's like that doesn't mean that's what you really are. Yeah. Because, you know, maybe at work you act a certain way, then at school you act another way, then at home you act another way, and with friends you act another way. So I just feel like they were like, whoa, like who are you, man? Like what's up? But yeah, and then we also have the Page of Pentacles that came upright. So yeah, Page of Pentacles. Na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na. Yeah, it talks about being grounded. It talks about making thirst traps. So I feel like they got the sense that maybe like you're into like taking nudes and like making thirst traps and everything. Like you knew that you looked good. Like they knew that you knew that you looked good. Okay. As you should. You should know you look good. Period. On God. Like, yeah, definitely. They could tell that you're really successful, even like just by how you look. Like, they could tell that you're gonna go places. Like, you know, sometimes when you just feel drawn to someone and you don't know why, like that's how they felt basically. And then we also have the Knight of Swords that came upright. So, Knight of Swords that talks about quick and fast and young energy, you know, like someone that's really action orientated. So I just feel like they got the sense that you aren't like this all the time. So it's like when they met you for the first time, they were like, they know that you have a different side to you that's more party going, like you change your appearance, you dress different, you appear different, you talk different, everything's different about you basically. They knew that this wasn't everything, you know. They knew that there was two sides to every coin, you know. Seven of Cups, they knew that there was way more to you, that there were like seven sides, you know, six sides, however many sides. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles that came upright. So that just talks about abundance and grounded energy. They could tell that you're a good parent if you are a parent as well. Like, I'm getting like a maternal energy. And then we also have the Death card that came upright. So yeah, that just talks about transformation. You know, Scorpio energy. Like maybe they felt like you had like surgery done or something. But yeah, they could tell that, you know, you're kind of on your own journey and like you're just doing things that make you happy. They got the sense that you're really unattached. Besides, if you have children, like they are your only attachments. But like as for everything else, you're kind of still eyeballing everything. They could tell that you're still just like, you know, deciding what you want to do with your life basically. So yeah, I'm not getting any like romantic indication so far, but I do feel like they were interested in you and like they wanted to know more about you basically. They wanted to see this other side of you. Yeah, this more explore the explorer, this more other side of you, yeah. But yeah, guys, that is what I got for pile number 4. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.